I like how I can intrude on your space.
Ingredients: sugar, water, glucose, citric acid,
Fuck you, Pepper.
artificial coloring, made with Buchalokia. Well, I mean,
Do it.
it's not even in the list.
Why
You'd
did
be
you put
dumb.
some
You'd be dumb not to eat it,
Come on,
Miles.
No.
Miles, I'll pay you $20 on the
What?
spot right now.
No.
Yeah, beer right there.
I can do it.
Come
Yeah,
on.
you got to be.
I did it. No, okay.
Look,
I've
Miles,
done this
this
before.
is the fucking big leagues,
I've done
and you
this
said you wanna come on.
before, and it was awful. It
This
was
is
terrible.
live on video. Open up, look.
No, fuck you. Fuck
is
you
it?
live on video.
It's a spicy watermelon
It's a little
candy made with
sweetie.
Buchalokia.
You know what? Actually, the worst part about this is I hate watermelon candy. We did an immersion that I don't think we showed anywhere
right.
else, which was our artificial flavors immersion.
Yeah.
We showed that at PAX one year. Did we ever put that online?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. That was a
It-
that was like a sponsor.
It was a weird immersion because it wasn't really video game related. It's where I've always had a kind of a fascination with artificial flavors, like watermelon. I've never had a watermelon that tastes like watermelon flavor.
Yeah, grape
And
does not taste like grape. Grape is purple.
All right, well,
Grape
someone
is
should do it,
purple.
right?
So we took a bunch
Do
of
it.
fruit
Give me a little bit.
and we
have one.
injected them with
Do a little-
artificial flavor to where like an orange tasted like orange and grapes tasted like grape, and we set it out for people to try, and it was weird. It was
Yeah.
really weird. It actually kind of, I hate to say it, it made the fruit taste better.
What's funny is, you set it up and you did it hidden camera style in the break room here at the studio for people to eat and react to. I saw all the food on the table and thought, that's not clean. I'm not going to eat any of that stuff. So I refused to eat it. I wouldn't eat any of it because it was out there, and I didn't see the process of it being unpacked and put out.
You're
and I was
smart.
convinced that it was all
You're a smart
all
man.
tainted and dirty.
Yeah,
This
they were making fun of me just today because I have a thing, and I think it's totally okay to say this without sounding like an asshole. When people send us food or bring us food at a convention, I don't eat food that people give me.
If it's
Like,
sealed beer,
I don't
I'll
do
have
it.
it, but that's it.
Yeah, like maybe beer or something like
That's
that. But like people
Yeah.
bring like home baked goods and they hand them to you. It's really nice, but I'm like, they want me to try it right there, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to eat
Yeah.
food.
Hey, Miles is going to eat this.
Yeah, do it.
It looks.
You
It
should-
doesn't- I was expecting like some sort of like pickled pepper thing.
You-
This
you-
looks like a.
It's just a candy.
It tastes like watermelon.
Oh, good. Well, that's what it is. It's just a watermelon candy.
No, it doesn't. Fuck that.
Oh my god!
Is it hot?
That's really fucking.
I want to try something.
It starts to burn. Oh fuck.
We're going to lose people. We can't have everybody go down.
Can I go down?
We're only about 5 minutes left in the podcast.
It's
anyway.
not. It's definitely not as bad as the real thing. But I'm not gonna eat that.
Oh my god.
Go on.
Wow. That was like
Why did you do
15
that?
pieces of that
Life.
candy. Put it back in the bag.
For
Put it back in
listeners
the
at
bag.
home,
Give up
Gavin's
fast. Give up
regretting
fast.
his decision.
Put it in the
Wait, hold
bag.
on. I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna time you. Try to make a minute. Try to make a minute.
No, believe in yourself.
I'll make a minute.
It's just
I'll
like
make a
hiccups.
minute.
You're fine.
No.
You're not sick.
Nah,
Yeah. Mind over matter. Mind over matter.
it's getting warm.
It's not hot. No, it's not. It's so cool. It's like the.
Does it give me the package? I want to make sure it doesn't say not to eat more than one.
Too late.
This is like when you had your first pill and Jack just massaged your throat.
This contains sugar, water, glucose, citric acid,
Gavin looks like he's
artificial
contemplating
coloring,
something.
and Buchalokia.
Oh Jesus Christ! You are. Oh,
Where you
no, he's
going?
gone.
Are you-
And he's gone.
Mute your mic
Then there were
before you do
three.
anything gross.
No, do something gross.
He's running to the trash can. He's off. Gross.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. I'm
Jeez.
proud of you, man. How you feeling?
You made it 30 seconds.
I will give you $1,000.
What? What?
$1,000. You're not circumcised, right? If you place this remaining single Buchalokia candy in your foreskin,
People should give that candy out at
$1,000.
Halloween.
You're sick.
$1,000.
I don't want to be right now. My tongue is still burning.
I'm not doing it.
That was not pleasant.
My
You
problem is-
can't do it. He ate all of them.
No, there's one left. There's literally
Oh, there
one
is?
in there. Yeah.
You know what to do, Barry.
I literally would take one out of his mouth and eat it though, because I think it would immediately sterilize itself.
Ooh.
As hot as that pepper is.
No, but it's not
hot as
temperature hot.
images.
It's just Scoville hot.
You want to try it, guys?
That
Guys,
doesn't.
I'm
That
just
is.
saying,
Let's
I wouldn't
split the
actually do
last one in
that.
half. You two get baby ones.
No.
But I will say this though. It's one of the things I like about Michael Jones, Rage Quit
He
Michael.
will do whatever.
He didn't get no. That's not that he'll do this kind of stuff. I like that he doesn't give a shit about like germs or food or
Oh,
any of that
no.
stuff. Like he'll let a pizza
That's why
sit
he's
on his
sick.
desk for
And
a
he's
day.
been sick for how long?
That's an anomaly. That's an anomaly. He's just got a little bit sick. No
That's
big deal.
correlation.
But he doesn't get like food poisoning or any of those other fake things. You look awful, by the way. You look pale as shit.
How are you doing?
He did get food poisoning.
When?
Was
a
that's why
sandwich.
he stopped leaving the food out for like a day and eating.
Yeah.
He ate like a Taco Bell quesadilla that had been left out for a day, and
Taco Bell's not food.
Yeah, you could have stopped at Taco Bell.
he was paying for it.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right,
so
fair
he
enough.
has suffered from it by his own admission. He used to talk like you a big game about how he never had it until he tempted fate one too many times.
So advice from the live chat is, Gavin, just think about it and you'll get over it.
Yeah,
Just
there you go.
concentrate on it,
Thanks, chat. That's
and
what
it won't catch up on you.
That's Gavin's own
Exactly.
advice.
Yeah.
It's like being sick. It's exactly the same
There
thing.
you go.
So, as much as I hate to say this,
Nope.
we do need to wrap up.
We don't
Wait,
have
really?
to do that. So Gavin and I had this discussion earlier about what is the word that you misunderstood for the longest period, latest in your life? Like, what was your friend's word that he doesn't understand? He thought chimney was
Chimley.
chimney.
Chimley. He thought it was a chimley.
And he could read the word and write the word, but he would say it as chimley whenever he spoke it.
Huh.
So what's a word that you, like for me, the word epitome, I would read it in books, not a very common word, but I would read it as epitome when I read it. And then finally it clicked with me that's like, oh, that's the word epitome.
Sometimes when I would
I
read
know that word.
I used to read biopic. I would read it as biopic.
Yeah, biopic. I would do that too.
Yeah.
A biopic.
I could see that.
The hammer, also the Spartan armor, the Mjolnir armor.
Yeah.
I read the Halo books. I read the Fall of Reach, and if my brain comes across a word that it doesn't know how to pronounce, it will just look at some of the words that are there and just come up with it. So Mjolnir, it's like MJLOLNIR. Yeah, something like that. The first time I came across it, like I didn't take a moment and be like, how do you pronounce that? It was like John put on his modulinear armor. Like I don't know why, like it just did that.
Modulinear.
Modulinear. In my head, I pronounced that word as modulinear throughout the entire book.
Did you guys see the really cool reveal about Halo 4 this week that came out?
What was the reveal?
mechs.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
revealed the Mantis, the mech in
You know
Halo 4.
what the best thing about the mech is that it has a crouching function that is not useful whatsoever. You can't, like, the thing's enormous. All it's going to be used for is teabagging.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's other stuff. There's other stuff too. Yeah, but people are pointing out the fact that it's really funny that a guy in armor gets in a big armored tank, basically.
Well, it's big weapons, big
need to go
guns that you
deeper.
can't carry.
I know,
You
but
need
it's
that-
funny. But it's
Yeah.
like the guy's like already in a superpowered
like an
armored
onion.
suit. And he puts on a bigger armored suit.
That was
Yeah.
one of those awesome things though
That's not armor.
when we saw it earlier. We were like, "What is this?" And it just goes,
Yep.
and we were just like,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We spent a lot of time fucking around with it.
"Can
That's
I have
awesome.
another beer? My mouth is."
Yeah,
burning."
you can have another beer.
That's a good solution. The solution for when you have something really spicy is to drink a lot of alcohol really fast. It cuts it down.
Well, we do
helps,
we,
right?
we do need to wrap. We've been going for a while.
Dinner again. Should we? We actually had dinner before the podcast.
Yeah.
We thank.
Someone
Barb?
who came by. I want to say it was Maggie. What was the woman's name? Maggie and Laura sent us a $75 gift card to Home Slice. So we went and picked up a bunch of Home Slice before we recorded today.
By the way, this is not a call for people to send us stuff. That's
Oh, no,
not,
no,
yeah,
please
we're
don't,
not
no.
doing that. I had a weird thing happen this week where I got in the mail probably the weirdest gift. Not the weirdest gift, but it was like, I can't accept this gift that I've ever gotten. Somebody sent me an iPad. Did you see that?
You got an iPad?
Yeah, somebody sent me an iPad.
You already own an iPad.
No, I know, but it's like somebody was
Who's?
trying to get
Was
like.
it definitely addressed to you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because it was.
Because I ordered an iPad.
It was a pitch thing. It was like they were trying to show me their thing, and, and I sent it on this iPad so you'd look at it. And I'm like, that'll work, but I'm not keeping the iPad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and don't send me a
wait.
bunch of iPads because I'm not going to return them.
So this guy's got a digital file.
I will return this one though. I'm not keeping this guy's.
And his method of sending the digital file was to put it on an iPad and mail it to you.
Yep. Actually, I did that with something similar to that, where I, for our first movie, The Schedule, I sent it to Kevin Smith to have him get a look at it, and I sent it with one of the props from the movie, which was a baseball bat with a railroad spike through it, which was Dexter's weapon. I use the name Dexter a lot, which now it's fucking ruined by the show Dexter, because that was a name I always used in scripts, was the name Dexter. I always liked it.
Tex
Dexter
was
Griff.
supposed to be Dex.
Well,
because of
Dexter is Dexter Griff, so I
Yeah.
moved it over to Griff. Yeah. So, anyway, so I did that too, and I never got a response back.
When we
from
did the first
Smith.
Drunk Tank Awards, when we would still mail out trophies, we sent flip cameras with each of the trophies
We did.
to see if anyone would send something cool back. And for
they?
years now, Valve has been promising to send us something cool.
But you know what?
They're
We shouldn't
filming.
call Valve out
Half-Life 3
because
confirmed.
nobody did
No, no one
anything.
did.
Nobody sent us back. Like, we wanted people to record an acceptance speech for getting the. We said, here, we're going to provide you with the camera. Just send us your acceptance speech, and we'll play it on the podcast. And if not, don't. It's not. You're not obligated to do anything. And just keep the flip if you want
Yeah, it
to
was
as a thank you for making cool stuff.
Total shot in the dark. Total. just let's see what happens, kind of thing.
And Valve was at least nice enough to acknowledge it and say they were going to do something and didn't.
No.
But everyone else was like, "Hey, free camera." So
Yeah, never heard from anyone else.
So I now have to send this iPad back to the UK.
Someone mailed it
it's
from the UK.
Man, it came from the UK.
I'm going there. I'll take it back with me.
Yeah,
And
you
then
will.
we never
You
saw
know,
the
you could
iPad
actually,
again.
if you wanted to, and have the guy meet you at MCM. He'll probably go. I mean, I would
cool.
totally do that. Then you could just watch an iPad on the plane.
Sweet, let's do it.
You know, and that won't like void the
I mean, I have an
warranty or anything. will
I have
it?
an iPad
You
already.
can return it, right?
Yeah.
How many iPads are you allowed to travel with before they think you're importing them?
What?
Like you have to pay import on stuff you buy in the US, right? But if I already own it, you don't do that.
I'm sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Why did you bring yours to that? Do you have like 80 other iPads? You're bringing it over to London?
I'm bringing 2 back with me.
You're bringing 2. Why are you bringing 2 iPads back to London?
So people in my family want them, and also
Oh, I see.
they're dead cheap over here.
So you are importing them. Yeah. So what's the level at which they figure out what I'm doing? Is what you should.
It's like you're allowed 200 boxes of cigarettes before they go, hey. No.
You might have a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, we definitely have to wrap now.
All right.
So I want to thank everyone for joining us and watching this evening. We'll post the audio like normal tomorrow as podcast 186. But thank you for experiencing the live stream with us and Miles' hand. So thanks for watching.
I think everyone did a better job. I think Gus, I think you did a better job, except for the microphone thing, which I'm not going to mention again until next week. And I thought the audience did a better job. And Barbara, thank you. And Brandon and Kyle and Lindsay, awesome.
I didn't do a better job. I talked about butts.
I also want to point out the
Yeah.
awesome new graphic that we have at the start of the show was made by Brian Beam.
Yes.
And that's
Thank
really
you,
cool.
Brian.
Dude's awesome.
Oh, and what are we going to do about theme songs?
We need to figure that out. We've had so much stuff to work out and get ready for our launch that we have not yet figured out how we're going to work theme songs in yet. But we're going to get to that soon.
You used to do a little
We still haven't
montage.
even shown that thing over there.
the secret thing.
Barbara's
No, it's
chair.
shifting right off screen over
Yeah,
this way.
we'll get to that.
wanna
Okay.
see
Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.
Adios.
Bye.